Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the happiness series where I am going to give you some hacks which I have used in my life, and some of these hacks I have borrowed from people who've actually used it, but the best part about this is that it's all proven. Hack number 1. If you want to be happy, you got to pay attention to one of the most important things that we used to do as children. That is collecting your favorite things. Now, collecting something that you're very passionate about can bring in a lot of change and happiness in your life. Now, you might be asking, Lalith, how is that possible? Now, let me give you a small instance. Back when I was in 5th or 6th standard, one of the things that I loved collecting were these small little tazoos that you used to get in Cheetos packets, and I'm sure each one of you back in the early 2000s used to do the same. Collecting these small little things gave me so much happiness that every single time that I went to school, every time I met a new friend, the first thing I had to show off or talk to them was about my collection. Now, what happens when you continue collecting things as you become an adult? Today, there are so many collectible markets around the globe which are worth millions and billions of dollars. Now, the market is for another day. Now, let me get back to the collecting part of things. You can collect something that has some historical value, it can have some monetary value, or more than anything, it can have some high sentiment value. In the US today, collecting sports cards is a market that is ever growing. Pokemon cards have always been the collectibles for Pokemon fans, irrespective of their age group. What are you waiting for? It could be even something as small as mugs, artifacts, paintings, literally something that catches your interest. Now, you might ask me, Lalith, sometimes I feel collecting these things could actually cost me more than what it takes to get me happiness. The only cost is time and effort along with a tad bit of money. In this process, what happens is that you will get something to think about on those odd days when you have absolutely nothing to do and you're feeling sick and tired for no reason. It gives you an opportunity to hit that refresh button to get into something that you absolutely love. So, remember, if you start collecting, the first thing is start small. Have a few collectibles, maybe 1, 2, 3 in numbers, and then make a small little budget allocation which can help you allocate some amount of money month on month and not push you to put in all your expenses and forget the rest of your financial responsibilities. Second, as you're collecting this, you will find more people with the same interest. This way, it also helps you network with like-minded people and help you get some new friends. The third part, it helps you build knowledge and patience. Because if you have to collect something, you have to know every single nook and corner of the whole process. You have to know all the nuances of it. So you have to spend time doing research, you have to go on the internet, look around for people, look around for places where you can buy these things, and maybe you can also learn to differentiate between the good and the great, the fake and the original. This way, you will be occupied, and trust me, it's a very gratifying feeling. Back in the day, our parents and our grandparents used to collect a lot of stamps, a lot of coins, currencies, first day covers. I must tell you that they were doing this for one specific reason, and more importantly, after they started it, it's a very, very addictive process. Start doing this and I'm sure you will definitely love them. And in this video, I will also show you a small part of my collection which is of the same Cheetos tazoos that I collected, and I still have them because you don't get them anymore. And I haven't met anybody from my friends group who still preserved it, but I love to show it off, and this is something that I hold it with pride. So, ladies and gentlemen, start collecting, Start spending your time on something that you absolutely love, and you will see that that is one of the easiest ways that you can stay happy for yourself.